Tuesday, April the 10th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East. We had a beautiful Monday and still quite mild today. Our highs in the 70s, pretty breezy too, but a big temperature change right on our doorstep, and it's going to be much cooler by tonight. And our highs tomorrow in many locations around the region, 15 to 20 degrees cooler than what we're going to see for highs today. Let's start off with a look at the radar imagery this morning. Not a whole lot going on anywhere close by. You have a few showers back into Kansas and Missouri, down into Texas too, but that's about it. Here's your watch, warning, and advisory situation. A lot of white shaded counties from the Midwest down into the mountains. And those are various frost and freeze related products. And all the orange shaded counties, including much of our region here, those are various fire related products. Basically due to a high risk of wildfires. And you're looking at a combination of low relative humidity, dry ground, and breezy conditions today, and that means that it'll be very easy to get a wildfire going, so avoid any outdoor burning today. There's a look at the big picture in the upper air chart today off the European model. Big trough carving itself out here over the eastern parts of the country. As we get into Wednesday early afternoon, you can see the trough really kind of hanging tough, and we go out further in time. These little disturbances keep rippling around, kind of keeping the trough slow to move out. This is all the way out at Friday. However, the pattern does flip. Here we are by Monday morning, and we're looking at a big ridge over the southeastern part of the country that'll really crank our temperatures by early next week. And eventually we get a storm system in here next week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, sometime in that general time frame. So today, we're going to be looking at breezy conditions. Winds out of the west in the foothills and the Piedmont could gust over 30 miles per hour, even higher winds in the mountains at times. And some of the higher resolution modeling printing out a little bit of precipitation as we get into late afternoon and early evening. So certainly in southeastern parts of North Carolina, you have to mention the chance of a loose shower or two by this evening. In some even indicate that being a possibility around parts of the Charlotte area, although I don't think that's as likely. But again, I can't rule out a loose shower or two briefly, very briefly this evening. Tomorrow, it's going to be sunshine. It's going to be a cold air advection kind of day, northwest winds, breezy at times, and it is going to be a struggle to get to 60 degrees in much of the Piedmont. In fact, for the Triad area, I don't think it'll get there. It's going to be probably 50s for highs in that part of the region. And lows tonight, in the Triad, probably in the 30s, close to 40 or so, give or take a couple of degrees in the Charlotte and Raleigh areas. And then the coldest morning with this little shot of cold air will probably be Thursday morning. Lows in much of the region should be well down into the 30s, and some of the traditionally cooler spots might even have a period of time with some sub-freezing temperatures Thursday morning. Highs Thursday back up into the 60s, upper 60s and lower 70s by Friday. Another chilly morning Friday, probably some 30s again. But then we begin that big warm-up. I think Saturday, a beautiful day, sunshine, highs a good bit up into the 70s. Could have some 80-degree readings creeping in by Sunday. And if you don't get there Sunday, you should Monday. Everybody by Monday should be well into the 80s for high temperatures, probably Tuesday too. And then eventually the GFS brings that system in Wednesday next week. The European about a day slower. Okay, that is it for today's edition of the video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and God bless.